Hi, it's Mark with Nord How to Hustle. And today I'm not going to do any unboxing. Well, no new unboxing. But what I'm going to try to do is tackle this. I've already started here. Tackle this mess of stuff that I've already gone through. And you can see it just sort of seems still like utter chaos. A lot of that is because I was so excited when I started out this project that I just kept going through boxes and boxes and boxes. And although you can watch and see what's in all of them, and theoretically I could just go back and watch my videos to see what's in them, I'm trying to organize a little bit and figure out in more detail what's sellable and what's not, instead of just going through everything and identifying it. So I'm going to take a little time. It's going to be a long project, I think, at least a couple days. But I was sort of dreading it, but at the same time it sort of now feels like when kids get so many Christmas presents that parents end up wrapping up some of the same things the next year because the kids don't remember getting them. That's what this feels like. It feels like I'm uncovering things that I should know are there, but it's been sometimes 3 months, and I went through it so quickly and didn't really take a mental inventory, so there's still some surprises. So not a lot of surprises, but things that I am definitely being reintroduced to and now can see maybe a better market for, or some things I've already cleared out that I said, okay, now that I have a little more experience after a few months, I know this has to just be recycled. So I'm gonna start step for step, box by box, crate by crate, going back here and figuring stuff out. And at the same time, what I want to do is I want to label everything. So I've got my black Sharpie on me, and a lot of these things are just in their boxes, just stacked up. So I need to get some stickers. But for instance, I've been going through things, and okay, there's some wallets, and those are the ozone things, and these things are labeled so they're easy. In here, there's some skater helmets and bike gloves. And I'm just slowly going through and making sure that from the outside of the box, I can identify what's in there. So that when I get closer to garage sale time, or someone comes by at some point and says, hey, I want to see what you have, I can at least identify from outside each box what's in there. So I'll give you some updates as I go through and if I find some interesting stuff. But for now, it's just going to be slaving away at the already discovered things and rediscovering some of them. So yeah, you can follow along. Okay, it's a couple days later actually than when I stopped filming before. I've done some other things outside of the garage, but I did get around to organizing here just a little bit. And what I've uncovered is a bunch of stuff that I managed to get listed. For instance, I have roughly 200 of these. You can't tell what they are like this, but they are cinch sacks, like little black sports bags that you just cinch up, maybe, I don't know, to carry stuff on a boat ride, or just to take your gym clothes to and from school or whatever it might be. And I went ahead and listed them, 12 of them for $14.95. So like even with shipping, it's less than €2 a piece. We'll see if there's any interest. And I threw up a bunch of other stuff that I found here. There is a lot of random stuff from early on that I did not bother weeding out at all. So I'm going to have to do that again. You can see these boxes on the bottom. I consolidated because there were just a lot of like half or 1/3 full boxes and crates of mixed stuff. So I have gone ahead and just tossed a bunch of stuff into boxes. And then based on that, I'm going to pick stuff out from time to time and start to list it or look it up and then recycle it if it has no value, or test it if it needs to be tested. But yeah, it does mean that, you know, I've given myself, I have about the same amount of room as I had before organizing, but over here, it's just not as thickly stacked. And a lot of the stuff, even though they're not labeled, all the crates, I can just look in them and I sort of know what's in there. I can remind myself. And the rest of the stuff has been labeled on the boxes, so I have an idea of what I have. But yeah, it certainly is still chaos. Yeah, it is not organized, completely organized by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm getting there bit by bit so that I can get back to unboxing the last maybe 30 or so crates and boxes that I have back there. But yeah, a cold day of working in the garage, and I've made a little bit of progress. So I'm hoping to finish up the organizing in the next few days, and then I can get back to unboxing. All right, now that I brought a little order to the chaos, there's still a lot of chaos, little order to the chaos, I'm gonna take a few minutes and reward myself by opening a few boxes. All right, gotta readjust this. That's the problem with moving things around, is suddenly you don't know where you're standing. So I'm gonna grab a few boxes that I've seen on top for a while and dig in. Okay, here's a crate. These, I know what they are. They are hand-painted wooden figures, because I have literally hundreds of them. If you haven't seen my other videos, this is a 3-pack, feels like cats, looks like cats. So 3 different size wooden cats. I also have them in giraffe, cockadoo for some reason, and owl. So this exact 3-pack of cats, actually, I gave my mother for her birthday. She knew it was from the garage, so it wasn't like I was tricking her and pretending that I paid for it. Well, I did pay for it. Paid 2,500 euros for it. Let's see, what is this? Okay, a hard drive housing. Can look that up later and see if that's worth anything. Here is yet another, yet another ozone sterilizer, of which I have, well, let's just say a lot, several hundred, possibly, that I discovered recently. And that one doesn't even have the box, and it's also knocking things down. Here is also, looks like, yeah, another hard drive case. This is a modem router. Again, the thing is I can't test these things, and it's customer returns. I'm hesitant to sell them, even though it looks completely unopened. I mean, it looks like somebody maybe changed their mind and didn't even open it. But in case they did, it didn't work and they sent it back, I don't want to get into the situation where I'm selling untested things and then have to pay for return shipping. And yeah, here's just a roll of orange tape, which is convenient because I have a bunch of 6-packs and I'm sort of curious as to what kind of tape it is. And I didn't want to open one of the 6-packs thinking I might be able to sell the 6-pack. But it really feels like just like orange Scotch tape almost, like not even masking tape. So yeah, sort of transparent. I'm not sure what that would typically be used for, orange tape, but I have a lot of it to either sell or find a place for. And then there's this nondescript white box that has microlink ADSL modem router in there. So I guess that someone, again, returned it, didn't even have the box anymore, so in all likelihood returned it for non-functioning, or returned an old thing and kept the new thing. But again, initially I thought these would be great, all of these returned electronics from like a known store here, like a Conrad is sort of like a Radio Shack was, electronic store. But it's just, I can't test them all because they're old tech that I don't have a use for. Like, I don't have a desktop computer, so I'm not really sure what this housing needs to do. It needs to attach and function in some way, but I can't really plug it in and test it and see if it works. Right, it's in there, there's screws in there. But if there's something wrong with the circuit board or something, I obviously won't see that. And sort of annoying, but... Okay, so let's see if I can get something. There are a couple boxes with a name on it. Say Cerruti, I see from here, which is sort of a fashion brand. I'll see what's in there. Okay, these are the two boxes. They both say Cerruti on there. What I have gotten in other boxes I found are exactly what these are. Watch cases. In the other cases when I found them, they're just watch cases. There are no watches in there, which is the case here. It is just a Cerruti 1881 watch case. And yeah, it's not quite Rolex or Patek Philippe or something that it, you know, the case alone is worth a bunch of money. So I think I'm gonna run into some trouble finding a real market for these cases. The other one is still taped closed, but it corners are up, but they just ripped it open and took one out. So it is the same thing. Empty watch boxes. Okay, great. I pulled these because I know what they must be. The only thing that is a mystery to me is the color. But these are the exact boxes that I have gotten so many trucker caps in the past, two-tone trucker caps. I actually sold a dozen of them recently, and these are the same ones that I already have. Red and white trucker caps. So I'll just leave that in there. Tape it back up later. And these also, I can see through the tape that there's some red in there. So red and white trucker caps again. I have a bunch of these. And like I said, I have sold, I think it was 10 trucker caps for 19 euros plus shipping or something like that. So I managed to sell 10 of them, but I think I have like 200 trucker caps. So, probably more than I can realistically sell in a short amount of time. Let's see if I can find a real mystery box that I do not recognize. Okay, and this will be the last one because it really was just an organizational video. And because it's depressingly small, the stack of things that have to be opened. So if I go too quickly, the fun part is done, and I have to go buy another warehouse, which I don't think my wife is on board with until I sell this stuff. Okay, so this looks like old cell phone accessories. So a hands-free kit that comes with all the things you need for an Alcatel One Touch. An Alcatel One Touch. I'm not familiar with that mobile phone brand at all. And then you have a lot of these portable hands-free for the Nokia 6250, Nokia 51, what is that, 5110. The back part of a phone case. Here's also a, what is that? My cat flash is going wild around here. For a Motorola T180 is a clear, one of those clear soft plastic phone cases. Oh my gosh, so this thing is just packed. Yeah, portable hands-free device for a Panasonic GD30, GD50. Oh my god, what phones are these? And then look almost like a beeper case, but it's for I guess Samsung 600, a something, what was that, something 8210. Seriously. A Nokia 5110 clear front phone case, and I think that's what all these are, like super old school mobile phone accessories. I don't have these specific phone accessories yet from this warehouse, but I do have a lot of dated cell phone accessories. Yeah, a bunch of portable hands-free devices for outdated cell phones. So, ooh, for the MIT Mars. I have no idea what the MIT Mars was, but if you have one, I've got the hands-free device for it, because I'm certain that Bluetooth did not exist with the Mars telephone. So, well, again, thanks for watching. This was just a quick unboxing to tack on to the end of that organizational video, and I am happy with the fact that I did get a little bit more organizing done. So over there's some stacks instead of piles, and it's going to make it, as I go through these front boxes that contain a lot of various electronics, I'm going to quickly, like my speed quickly. So within a couple of weeks, I'm hoping to have gone through all of these tech boxes and either recycled them or listed them online, not sold them. That's just a pipe dream. But again, if you want to see what's in the last 30 or so boxes and crates that I have, make sure you subscribe. And that will also include, when this adventure is done, I am not done finding things to unbox and resell, because I just enjoy it a lot. So subscribe and you'll find out what my next adventure is as well. Other than that, I just hope that you're enjoying yourselves, because I certainly am, and I will see you in the next one.